Have you seen men who, despite not being attractive or intelligent, manage to create successful businesses or date very beautiful women? Today, I'm here to explain the secret behind that success, which doesn't lie in any innate talent but in a skill that anyone can develop. In this video, I will explain the best skill a man can have. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this valuable information with your friends. Rest assured that it will change their lives. Now, let's get started. What is the most important thing to succeed in any field? Money? Influences? No, those are just outcomes of the real secret. Social intelligence, a skill that allows those who possess it to achieve rapid advancements in their careers or win over all kinds of women. In the midst of a society that values charisma more than other talents, it is the main pillar to reach great heights in every aspect of life. The best part is that it is not an exclusive ability for a chosen few. With the right guidance, it is within reach of anyone who wishes to learn it. What is social intelligence? It's a mental capacity to understand and handle others based on empathy. In other words, those with high social intelligence are capable of perceiving clearly what others feel and react appropriately to communicate and persuade effectively. With this ability, success in all areas becomes possible. That's why it's a vital skill that is important to learn and master for social, financial, and romantic success. You don't have to learn it from scratch because we all have a certain degree of social intelligence thanks to the interactions we have throughout our lives. What you need is to expand and use it efficiently, just like any other intelligence. Of course, it's not something you will develop overnight, but if you gradually build your social intelligence aspect by aspect, your life will improve tremendously, and you'll be able to conquer that girl you like. Now, I'll show you how to improve this essential skill by focusing on its main elements. Number 1, empathy. The ability to understand others' feelings is the backbone of social intelligence. In fact, empathy is often so scarce in men that its value is immeasurable. This is very evident in the realm of love. Women tend to be very emotional, which clashes with the common frivolity of men. However, when they find a man who understands them instead of judging them, they feel deeply attracted to him. This logic applies in any other social sphere as well. Regardless of gender, all people have feelings, and behind those feelings are unexpressed needs. Empathy allows you to establish a bridge of harmonious communication that fulfills the need for understanding those feelings and makes people or the girl you like feel good. That's why understanding and empathy are highly valued. Being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes, imagine how they feel and why, will help you better understand your interlocutor and respond in an appropriate and pleasant manner. Consequently, you'll make a great impression and spark the interest of anyone you converse with. That's how powerful empathy is. But it's not a skill you should take for granted. Instead, you need to improve it, regardless of your personality type. It's straightforward to be empathetic by applying some basic techniques to make others feel comfortable. Here are a few of them. Avoid judging others. Nobody wants to be judged for how they feel. It's the main reason why people keep most of their emotions bottled up. You're not a judge who must pass sentences every time someone expresses something negative or contrary to your personal convictions. So, avoid attacking them. Instead, try to understand their feelings. If they made mistakes due to their emotions or said something inappropriate, don't be judgmental. Instead, try to be patient and put yourself in their shoes. Pay attention to body language. Often, the body speaks louder than the mouth. The most profound communication is not verbal but rather nonverbal. That's why it's advisable to observe your interlocutor's facial expressions, gestures, and movements carefully. This will tell you precisely how they really feel and what they are trying to express. Remember similar experiences you have gone through and how you felt then. It's not easy to connect with others' situations, but if you use your own memories to get an idea, it will be easier. For example, if someone has lost their pet, and you can't put yourself in their shoes because you've never had a pet, try to recall the pain you felt when losing a family member. The similarity between experiences and the effects they produce will allow you to show more closeness with others or that special girl. Be a good listener. It's as simple as that. The key to understanding others is to listen to them. Don't rush to give your opinion or interrupt unnecessarily. Listen patiently and seriously consider what they say before responding. Often, the most significant display of empathy is paying attention, even if you don't fully understand what others feel. Respect others' emotions. Feelings are not the same for everyone. Women and men do not react the same way to the same stimuli, and this applies to the general population. So always respect others' emotions, even if you don't find them justifiable. The foundation of empathy is respect, so keep an open mind and don't try to contradict or invalidate their feelings. The idea is to create a connection, a bridge, not a wall. Number 2, good communication. In addition to being empathetic, you also need to know how to express yourself. That's why communication is essential in social intelligence. Women adore good conversationalists, those who can speak and listen efficiently and with charisma. You don't need to be extremely extroverted. You just need to be capable of maintaining an interesting and satisfying conversation. This can be achieved by listening attentively and remembering key details. If you are a good listener, it will be easier for you to create conversation topics that attract others and keep them entertained. Of course, conversational skills are not a performance, like juggling, to attract people's attention. They are qualities that allow you to engage in positive conversations with all kinds of people. If you want to improve in this aspect, strive to be funny, sincere, attentive, and polite. But most importantly, be discreet. Effective communication doesn't happen when you entertain others with trivial talks but when the conversations are meaningful. To achieve that, it's important to be able to convey a message effectively, without unnecessary noise or drama. In other words, don't think that being a good conversationalist means being a jester. The idea is to have pleasant dialogue, and the content of the message should be clear. To do this, be concise in what you say, maintain eye contact, project good body language, and respect the turn-taking in the conversation. Make an effort to make your interlocutor feel comfortable, perhaps with appropriate and sincere compliments, and show that you are fully attentive. Number 3, practice, and more practice. You won't become an expert in social intelligence overnight, no matter how talented or charismatic you are. It's likely that even if you follow all the instructions, you'll make several mistakes while interacting with others, but that's okay. Everyone starts as an inexperienced person. The important thing is that you always learn from each mistake so that you can develop your skill and confidence. Never get tired of trying again and again until you master every environment. Talk to strangers, close people, friends, coworkers, clients, and finally, that girl you like. Keep testing your ability until you feel comfortable interacting effectively in every situation. Perhaps, at first, it will be a real challenge, but with time and practice, you'll become a master of communication. It's like learning to drive. At first, it's intimidating, but after spending hours and hours doing it, you get so accustomed to it that you drive instinctively. The same happens in any social interaction. The first few times might be a bit awkward, but with each attempt, you'll learn what works and what doesn't, improving a little more each time. And if you mess up, don't worry too much. It's been proven that people around us pay less attention to our mistakes than we think. So, abandon fear and embarrassment. Practice endlessly until you master it. In every area of our lives, we interact with other people, from work to family, and now it's time for romance. That's why it's important to have the right skills to navigate and succeed in all fields. Social intelligence will provide you with all the tools you need to achieve your goals, and by following these tips, you can develop it to the fullest and win over that girl you like. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. See you next time.